Hi, welcome here to another exciting edition of the Erongo Talk. I'm your host, Lena Ndakevonjo, and today we join you from the Kuisebmond Library. For our interview section, we'll be talking to the CEO of the Dome, Mr. Fanus Engelbrecht, and he'll be telling us about the activities that are hosted at the Dome. But first up is the calendar day, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere. And it's now time for our news updates. In our first story, November 20 marks World Children's Day to promote international togetherness, awareness among children worldwide, and improving children's welfare. A variety of mini kits are available to choose from, depending on the goals you wish to achieve. The aim is to reach over 1.5 million people in more than 3,000 cities with 10,000 volunteers around the world. The Pop-Up Festival is a free event that is in line with the UN's objective and UN SDGs. This day provides an inspiration entry point to advocate, promote, and celebrate children's rights, translating into dialogues and actions that will build a better world for children. In our second story, a conference was held in Windhoek last week by the Ministry of Education and the Namibian National Teachers Union, NANTU, to discuss the establishment of a professional council for educators. At the event, Prime Minister Sarah Kuongera Amadila said the professionalization of the teaching occupation is the main focus for Africa's continental education strategy. Quality improvement. Amadila added that quality improvement in education is relevant to the second phase of the Harambee Prosperity Plan. According to her, the government is in the process of developing a national human resource development strategy and implementation plan, expected to be finalized by 2022. In our second last story, the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources cautioned the public against approaching wandering seals in public places or on the beach. This comes after seals have been spotted at various areas in coastal towns recently. Marine biologists from CSAC and non-government organizations have also called on the public to report sightings of dead seals to the Safari app, the iNaturalist app, or to regional stranding networks in light of the ongoing seal die-off along the west coast of South Africa. Since the first die-offs were reported early in September, CSAC has been playing a key role in coordinating data collection and responses. In our last story for today, the police were recently called to a local high school following a fight between learners. A hammer, a panga, and a large piece of wood were confiscated from the learners, boys especially. Shapumba implored schools to take drastic measures when criminal activities occur on their premises. The inspector emphasized the aforementioned issues at a Police Public Relations Committee PPRC meeting. Various stakeholders, including the police, business community, and local neighborhood watchers, met to discuss some of the social issues experienced in the community. With that said, for more news headlines, visit our website at www.erongo.com.ma.
We are in the company of Mr. Fanus Engelbrecht, the CEO of the Dome. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good, thank you. Welcome at the Dome.
It's been long overdue, actually, and thank you for the invitation.
You're so welcome.
So, the Dome has become an iconic type of setting for Swakopmund. Where did it all start?
Well, it actually started in 2012. The Dome is the brainchild of Mr. Horst Fristen and Mr. Paul van Biljon. And they put the Dome here in Swakopmund with the vision of for sport and youth development.
Yes.
They started construction in 2012, and it was officially opened by the president in 2018.
Yes. I think the Dome is a many-faceted establishment. Can you briefly tell us what's happening between these walls?
Yeah, it's actually very exciting, and just to understand what is going inside of this building. The Dome itself is 24,000 square meters of space.
Yes.
It consists of the indoor sports hall, that is 6,175 square meters, and then on the one side of the Dome we have 6 levels of a variety of businesses. From the ground floor we have a pre-primary school called Danaland, and we have a kinderzone. That's a very exciting place, and kids love it. That's where they play. It's a playground, it's an indoor playground for them, state of the art. We have a couple of restaurants, a Taste coffee shop, a Dome restaurant, and then we have a few offices as well. So Rossing Mining has offices here. There are some engineers, some that also is in the Dome. Then we have Pit Stop, it's our sports bar.
Yes.
That's also the gathering place and the clubhouse for the sports clubs. And then we also have a business hub, and then furthermore on the second floor we have the health and training center.
Yes.
So that's a state-of-the-art gym, indoor swimming pool, and we have a rehabilitation gymnasium, Agility, that just moved in with that is next level. Rehabilitation that they do for back and neck.
Yes.
We have physiotherapists, we have dietitians. So the second floor is a combination of sports science and medical services mostly. There's a spa. We have also in the Dome we have a recording studio, Nautilus recording studio, that is world class.
Yes.
And then we on the third floor is the Dome Hotel, where we 34 rooms, 4 family rooms. Half of the rooms are sea facing.
Yes.
The others face to the Dome, to the indoor sports hall. And we can host up to 80 people in the hotel.
Yes.
And the hotel is accommodates a combination of tourists, of conference goers, of sports people, teams. So the hotel is on the third floor. The fourth floor is the conference center, with a lovely deck on the outside as well. And the Swakop room can seat up to, at the moment with social distancing, we can seat easily up to 300. Oh, we can only actually do 250 at the moment.
Yes.
But it is capable of seating 600 people in the Swakop room. And then with some breakaway rooms, and it's also the home of the Japanese factory, we call it.
Don't rush. We're gonna get to that aspect.
So that is the 4th and 5th floor, and then 6th floor we even have some VIP boardrooms also.
I want to add that it's quite a safe and secure environment that you are providing here.
Yes, with the COVID-19 We also have the ability to create a buy bubble for sport teams or for conferences and so on. So we have a number of entrances, all the floors are connected. So there are a lot of things that we can do with the space that we have. So there are so many things that we can actually do, and that what's happening in the dome.
Yes.
We call it an ecosystem. So the dome is an ecosystem. So when COVID-19 hit the world, it gave us an opportunity to relook at our business.
Yes.
And we decided then if we have to be relevant. Relevant means you need to be connected to things that matters.
Yes.
So one of the things that we've decided is that this place can no longer be a venue. We have to change this to a destination. And so we have designed, we have created new focus areas.
Yes.
And we did not waste any time during COVID-19, so it was actually a very exciting time for us.
Yes.
One of the things that we have done is we adopted the entrepreneurial thinking as part, not only as part of the entrepreneurs factory that we've started, that we've set up, but also as part of the thinking, staff training, everything.
Yes.
So we are constantly busy with entrepreneurial thinking, training, and so on. So the business is renewing itself from the inside out all the time.
Brilliant.
We've decided at that stage that there are a few areas that we will focus on. First one is that the dome needs to become a high-performance center. We have a facility and we have expertise in this building that is world-class.
Yes.
What we can do in this building in comparison with other countries, we really have a facility that is a high-performance center.
Yes. The name Bradley Morera springs to mind.
Yes.
You did well at the recent awards, and
Yeah.
he's one of your students.
He's one of our students. So he's actually a dome ambassador. So he represents and he promotes the dome, and he's typically what the dome is all about. It's all about unlocking true potential. So that is the part of the vision of the youth and sport development. And we've said that the purpose of this building is that we have to unlock true potential. So, and he's absolutely an example of what the dome is all about.
I think you are managing quite well. And in terms of employment, how is the dome doing with regard to the amount of people that move through the doors, people that are employed at the dome, and so on?
If I can just cover the focus areas, so
Okay.
that will give a picture of the people that we need.
Yes.
And I would love to talk about the people that's in the building, but we've said that we have to focus. This place needs to become a high-performance center.
Okay.
Needs to be known as a high-performance center, and we have to run it world-class services provided. Because a high-performance center is a place that is a one-stop shop, and if a team from anywhere in the world comes to this place, then we have to cater for everything. That is from the facilities, from the training facilities, from the gym, from the dietitiary needs that they will have.
It used to be the base for the inline hockey team.
Yeah. That's part of it.
So that's a good example,
Yeah.
actually.
So the high performance center concept, the Sports Commission recognized us now as a high performance center.
Yes.
And we are partners now with a couple of the sport federations as well, that this is their high performance center. A good example is Cricket Namibia.
Yeah.
Cricket Namibia is a partner of the dome, so we have a memorandum of understanding, we have an agreement. So at the coast, this is where they do their things. They even do, and I believe that's part of their success, is that they are very focused on entrepreneurial thinking.
Yes.
So they think outside of the box. They solve problems. So they do everything accordingly. So they use the dome as the high performance center. They've invested in the facility next door. We are in partnership with the Kuisebmond municipality as well in terms of the facilities. So Cricket Namibia came in and they invest some money in a cricket pitch. So now they can bring international teams for training camps. The national team, they can come and do training camps, they can play matches here and so on. So that's part of the high performance center. It's also part of the sports tourism destination. So that's the other focus area. So we can really offer anything. For any club team, any school, they can come, we can put them in a hotel, we play around with their budget, so we make things work because we are entrepreneurs in heart. So we make things work for them. So the facilities are here, the catering, the everything, the sports science is here. So there's so many things that we can, the expertise are here. Other focus area is entrepreneurs. So we believe that entrepreneurs is the countermeasure to COVID-19. Namibia has a huge problem with unemployment, and if we do not look after that, we will run into problems in future. We're sitting, and entrepreneurship is not somebody just that learns some skills to open a business. That's not what it is. It is to create value, to exchange that value, and to the benefit of all. So we're sitting with Entrepreneurs Factory here, where we bring people in, and the problem that we're sitting with is there are many skilled people in Namibia that's walking around looking for a job, and there are no jobs. So you have to take those people and you have to change the understanding of demand so that they become creators of jobs. Otherwise, to be a job seeker versus to create jobs are two different things. So that's what the Entrepreneurs Factory is all about. So we have, at the moment, we have an agreement with the municipality, Kuisebmond. We have partners.
When did this initiative started?
This started last year in COVID time. We started with this, and there are, at the moment, there are 12 entrepreneurs in the program, and they are in the first 3 months. They're busy. The first 3 months of the program is all about self-discovery. It's all about what are your talents, what are your passions and everything. It's all about learning some business skills. It's not a classroom experience, so that is not it. It's a coach mentor. We have a different approach, a different methodology. And then they get to a point where they design and they create their own business. And then we have a corporate finance team part of it, and then we implement with them and walk with them for a couple of months. We actually take up a position in their company, and we are their partners, and we walk with them in their business. And the stories that we can tell what is happening there is absolutely amazing for what is happening. So that is quite something special.
This is our happy song. Take this ring and put it on a perfect smile, a perfect fit. We can't go wrong. Hey, let's stop the world. Just a boy and girl. Today we'll start together. Today we'll start forever. Ever, ever, oh. Ever, ever, oh. Today we'll start. What if we laughed?
Hi. So what I usually do before I start studying is I pray. That's the first thing I do before I start studying. And then I usually make notes, and then I study from my notes. But the thing is, I can't sit and study. So what I do is I walk around and I take breaks, 10-minute breaks in between. I study for 45 minutes and then I take breaks in between. I just feel that method is a lot easier, and you can get information into your head faster and long term. For a long time. Thank you.
southwesterly wind with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour will persist. The sun was out at 6:12 and will set at 19:20 in Kuisebmond today. A maximum temperature of 19 is predicted, with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 20 predicted for tomorrow. A westerly wind with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour will persist. The sun was out at 6:14 and will set at 19:20, with a maximum of 19 predicted for Walvis Bay today. A minimum of 15 and a maximum of 20 is predicted for tomorrow. A south-southwesterly wind with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour will persist. The sun was out at 6:11 and will set at 19:18 in Arandis. A maximum of 31 is predicted for today, with a minimum of 13 and a maximum of 30 predicted for the town tomorrow. A west-southwesterly wind with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour will persist. The sun was out at 6:09 and will set at 19:15 in Arandis, with a maximum of 39 predicted for today. A minimum of 15 and a maximum of 39 is predicted for the town tomorrow, with a south-southwesterly wind of 11 kilometers per hour persisting today. The sun was out at 6:08 and will set at 19:14, with a maximum of 38 predicted for Kuisebmond today. A minimum of 15 and a maximum of 38 is predicted for the town tomorrow. Today, a southwesterly wind with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour will persist. And finally, Omaruru. The sun was out at 6:08 and will set at 19:12. A maximum of 39 is predicted for today, with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 38 predicted for tomorrow. A southern wind with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour will prevail.
And with that said, we've come to the end of our show for today. For more news headlines, visit our website at www.erongo.com.na. And if you have any video clips and news that you'd like to share with us, contact us via our WhatsApp number at 0811700040. And remember, since it's all about learning, never stop learning, because life never stops teaching. From me to you, enjoy the rest of the day.